1, 2, 3. Hello, guys. It's Winnie here. I'm so windy. And today I am playing Kingdoms of Marionettes. I think I said that wrong, but this is the indie game. I will leave the link in the description. Go download the game for free. Right now, there's a demo out. And I decided to also change my channel's name a bit. Instead of just ending with the E, it's gonna end with a W.co. Because I don't really want to think of Winnie the Pooh, but we gotta change it up a bit. So let's get into it. And also, by the time you're seeing this video, yes, by the time you're seeing this video will be age restricted. Yes, because this game is for 18 plus, and my two other for the other game, the Freak Circus is also 18 plus. So the Freak Circus will already be up, so you should go watch that. Link in the description, go see that video. And let's get into it. Also, huge warning, terrible reader here. Oh, what was the question? Who would have thought I'll end up trapped in this situation? In this situation this strange. Okay. Scratch my eye. It all started because I was desperate looking for a job. Of course, I was desperate. My savings were running low, and I still had countless living expenses plus debts to pay. I applied to all kinds of places, but it feels like my luck absolutely hated me. I'm like, that's me right now, but I don't have to pay bills yet. Let me stop. In a situation like this, I no longer cared about what kind of job it was, as long as it paid. Cleaning toilets, catching bears. I'll do anything. Kingdom of Marionettes job application, night security. Oh my goodness, this is small. 20 to 25. Physically and mentally healthy. What that say? I don't. Not easily frightened, able to stay awake throughout the night, willingly to follow all rules without question. Job description: keep theater safe from vandals, clean the theater, make sure none of the puppets are missing, because I saw the ing, missing and walking around. It's FNAF. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. That's when I found this job online. A security position at an abandoned theater. Why is it abandoned? Seriously, why would a place that no longer operates even need security guards? Kingdom of Marionettes. I heard this place used to be famous for the puppets' performance long ago. Oh, only 3 duties. During duty number 1, keep the theater safe from vandals. I could probably manage that. Duty 2, clean the theater. That's technically outside of security's job, but whatever, as long as it plays. Duty number 3, make sure none of the puppets are missing and moving around. I would not apply to this job, but because walking around, isn't it abandoned? But listen here, I'm a brokey, so I'll do anything. Maybe I'm so sleep deprived I misread it. Girl, then you better, before applying, wake up the next day fully recharged and read it again. It says it right there. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. I gotta make sure. Okay. Y'all can hear me. Gotta make sure. Wait. Walking around? Make sure there's no puppets walking around? What does that even mean? Oh. My bad. Haha. Maybe they... walking, making sure no one steals the puppets. Yeah, that has to be it. Whoever wrote this must be joking. Did anyone else apply? Check the history! Sorry. Alright, then let's do it. There is 6 missing pictures. Oh, I'm turned up. Here it is. After all this time, I finally got a job. Strangely enough, this job doesn't require an interview. It should. When I contacted them yesterday, everything was settled almost immediately. I almost thought this was a scam, but thankfully it wasn't. Alright, I have 3 tasks. First, keep the place safe from vandals, and fortunately there hasn't been any signs of that trouble so far. First, let me make myself full screen. There we go. That only leaves cleaning the theater and making sure all the puppets are accounted for. Let's check the puppets. According to the boss, there are around 20 puppets in the theater. That's quite a lot. I walked towards the room where all the puppets are stored, located at the very end of the corridor. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to place the puppets' room at the end of such a dark hallway? You better have a flashlight. I must be so desperate for money that I feel like someone actually enjoys walking into a haunted house. I grip the doorknob and take a deep breath before finally opening the door. This is, 8. We got the crown. We got the king, the wizard, maid. I'm gonna see the maid. That says cheap or chef. That says chef. I thought that H was an E. Priest or president. That says priest because it can't be president because we're in a castle and this is a king. Butler, knight, and jester. Alright. This the puppet, this is the puppet room? I didn't get it wrong, did I? If you ask me, it looks more like a prison. And that thing better be locked. I was expecting to see a bunch of puppets hanging on walls or expecting something like that. And those doors better be locked! But strangely, each puppet seems to have its own room. Alright, time to start counting. I take out a piece of paper and the list of puppets. Who should I check first? Let's check. I can't check the maid? That's not fair! I want to check the maid! Let's check the knight. I mean, the king. I went to the door labeled king. When I look inside, the room is lavish. There's a king-size bed. Does everybody else got skinny beds? What there's a king-size bed with curtains and comfortable-looking lounge and several paintings. I examine each corner of the room, but I can't find the king's puppet anywhere. Oh no, is the king puppet missing? I checked the puppet list I'm carrying, and I don't see the king's puppet's name either. I suppose there was never a king puppet to begin with, or has it been missing for a long time? Let's check the jester. Let's see the jester puppet. I walked to the door named Jester, ran on it, and then I checked through the viewing slot window. The jester's puppet's room is decorated with striped patterns in various colors, mostly black, red, and yellow. It filled with all kind of acrobatic props, balls, a unicycle, and many others. As I look more closely, I finally spot the jester puppet standing there in the corner of the room. I can't see its face, since the puppet is literally hunched over, but at least I know it's there. Jester puppet check. Let's check the knight. I walk towards the door named labeled knight. The knight puppet room is neatly kept. A sturdy imposing shield is mounted on the wall, along with various other shield decorations. There are quite a number of shields, all different kinds of shapes and designs. On the bed, I see the puppet sitting upright, a dark red cloak draped over its face. I'm certain it's the knight puppet check. I only checked 2 buttons so far. I better hurry along and report the results to the boss. Oh my goodness, that sound scared me because I thought something opened the door. After spending a few more minutes checking the puppets, I finally finished every puppet listed present. Besides King, let's clean up. Boss said I could clean it little by little. There's no need to finish everything in one day. In that case, I'll start cleaning the stage. I head towards the storage room and gather some cleaning supplies. Okay. This key. Who's that? Gosh, it's so dark in here. I could barely see anything. I tried to turn on the light, but of course, it's broken as expected. I turned my flashlight. Much better. The storage room itself is quite dirty. I'll clean it another time. What was that? I'm so focused on gathering the supplies I flinched when my foot stepped into something. I got some on behind my feet. When I look down, I see a red ball. Oh, just a red ball. I don't remember seeing a red ball earlier. I must just missed it. Once I'm sure I gathered all the cleaning supplies, I head down towards the stage. Hello? Sir. I see your big old feet right there. Hello? What? I'm not serious? I won't lie, this corridor is pretty unsettling. Not just the corridor either. This entire place feels creepy and dark. Yo, where'd he go? God! Rusty doors are covered. The layers of these cracked walls and are smeared with graffiti left behind by vandalists. Most of the lights are broken or dead. Only a few are still on, and even those flickers. Dust and grime clings to every corner. Of course, that's not surprising. This puppet theater has been closed for a very long time. If I remember correctly, the Kingdom of Marionettes shut down the year I was born. Has no one really tried to take this place over all this time? It feels like such a waste to leave it abandoned. This place looks so grand. Maybe this place could be repurposed into a cinema or a high-end restaurant. Or perhaps that they might reopen the puppet theater. That would certainly be interesting. That's a lot of seats. I ain't counting all of that. I started sweeping the stage floor, moving from one end to the other. Just sweeping the stage floor along, it is enough to exhaust me. The stage is enormous, and the thick layers of dust are stubborn and hard to sweep away. I looked around me, then towards the audience seat. This is going to take longer than I thought. Yo, that scared me. After cleaning the stage for what feels like 2 to 3 hours, I finally finished. Well, at least the stage itself is done. At this rate, I probably need around 2 full days just to clean this area alone. My body's completely worn out after all the sweeping, mopping, cleaning the curtains and everything else. I don't have the strength to continue. It's probably better I really exercise and live off of instant noodles. No wonder my stamina is terrible. What can I do? For now, I'll stop cleaning. All done. I sleep here? Like they provide me a bed. Can I barricade the door? I head straight back to the room and reported to the boss. All my tasks are finished. Now all that's left is stand guard. Being a security guard doesn't seem so bad. I get paid just keeping watch. The pay isn't great, but better than nothing. What should I do while I'm on watch? I'm so tired, but I can't afford to fall asleep. I take out my phone and start browsing through the internet. This knowledge about the theater is pretty limited, and my curiosity gets better of me, so I decided to look up some information online. Kingdom of Marionettes, a puppet theater that tells the story of every lives of the puppets in the kingdom. No wonder the puppets I saw earlier were dressed in outfits from royal era. It's called Kingdom of Marionettes, of course. Kingdom of Marionettes was known for its amusing, memorizing performance, enchanting by the puppets' charming designs. Was this place really that famous back then? They even sold merchandise and all kinds of stuff. There was even a poll for the favorite characters that's kind of cute. First place went to the Jester. People really liked this odd character, huh? Second place was the Knight. Third was the Wizard. Third would have been my vote would have went to the Maid. Sorry. I end up getting completely absorbed in all this information about the theater, and before I realized, I've been scrolling for half an hour. Look, crap! I need to check the CCTV. There's 6 missing people. Let's check this gate. I checked the camera at the outer gate. There's nothing there. Check corridor 1. I checked the camera at corridor 1. There's nothing there. Check the theater hall. I checked the camera at the theater hall. There's nothing there. Let me guess. There's nothing there. I checked this entire camera. There's nothing. Lock the doors. Call the police. Oh no! Lock everything. Doors getting locked. Doors getting barricaded. Bed being pushed in front of the door. Chair being pushed in front of the door. Block the vents if there's vents. Because I know, based off of Nine Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I was trying to say FNAF, but I said the whole name. But block those two because they like to climb. They like to shimmy through the vents. And you better hope you got that weapon or that flashlight's long enough to be used as a baton. Take back what I said. Someone just passed through the storage room. Was that a vandal? No, that doesn't make sense. How did they get inside? Damn it. Oh my god. Damn it. I need to check it right now before those vandals do something to help make my job harder. Grab a flashlight and a baton. Thank goodness I have a baton because we are swinging. Do I have a taser? Do I have a water gun? The reason why I said water gun because I don't think I can say the actual word on YouTube and also other social medias. I'll know if someone did not connect to my light bulb. Thank you for disconnecting. I quickly grabbed my flashlight and a baton to defend myself, then rushed out the room towards the storage area. That! Who ripped the door off its hinges? Why is that so dark? When I arrived at the storage room, I found nothing. However, the storage room door is open, proof that what I saw on the CCTV was real and not just in my imagination. I have a bad feeling whoever this person is, they're somewhere in the corridor. Grab my baton as tightly as I can and slowly stepped into the hallway. It's pitch dark. I better run. Better turn on my flashlight. That actually scared me. Me personally, they need to give us better weapons. Because if I see that down the hall, what I said, barricade the door. Door getting locked. Bed being pushed in front of the door. Chair being pushed in front of the door. Vents are getting blocked. If there's a vent, use that vent to try to escape. If they crawling through the vents, then barricade that vent. If they breach both entrances and exits, then you're dead. Alright. What the heck is that? After turning on the flashlight, I could finally see the dark path stretching out in front of me. But I could also see something else. A tall figure standing at the far end of the corridor. Is that the knight? Because that don't look like a wizard. Or the jester. Because I remember the jester was like black, red, and stuff. Oh, yeah, it's that. The figure is draped in a red cloak. It edges torn and rigid. Its outfit represents that of the night. Oh, I gotta spit out my gum. No, this is enough. See, when they said make sure they're not walking around, smack them down. Actually, don't even get close. He's a skilled fighter. Is he bleeding? Black blood? Cause like there's black blood coming out his eyes and one right here. Never mind, don't beat him down. He's too skilled. He gonna millie walk me. He gonna turn me into a basketball and hoop. Use me as those dummies for sword practice. No, this isn't Vandal. It's the night puppet I checked earlier. How could the puppet be standing here? There's no way the puppets don't move. Maybe some Vandal broke in and moved the night puppet here. And because they noticed me, they put it back so they could escape as quickly as possible. Yeah, that must be it. That has to be it. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to click. Cause what if something happened? Before I can calm myself with all the possibilities, the puppet's head moves and turns to look at. Ah, why am I standing here? I would have been went back to that darn room. I take back what I said. As soon as I'm analyzing everything, as soon as I see that down the hall, I would have been back in the office. Oh, no, not intruder. Intruder. I don't know what voice. I can't do male voices. It's so sad. Intruder. That sucks. Ominous and dramatic music. Oh my goodness! Wait. He breathing! I'm sorry, hold on. Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. I don't want it's really loud. That puppet can talk? Calm down, don't panic. But what should I do in this situation? Run! Without a second thought, I spun around and ran straight towards my office. Once I reached it, I locked the door as quickly as I could. The puppet was really alive. It talked. I'm actually dreaming. Am I actually dreaming? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna pause my recording real quick because I want to see if the volume went down a bit. Or maybe... Hold on. Save real quick. Hold on. Preferences. I think that's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that's not too loud. Am I dreaming? I feel like I've lost my mind, or maybe I already have. I try to calm myself, and I slowly step backwards, keeping my eyes on the door. Can I barricade the door? I mean, like, that's an option unless the door goes outwards. If it goes outwards, then we're dead. But if it comes inwards into my room, lock that door. I braced myself for the puppet's arrival at my office, but even after 5 minutes passed, I heard nothing. Did the puppet not follow me? Scared me! That actually scared me. Alright, I'm turning the music back up a bit. let's go to my OBS and turn that thing back up. That actually scared me. I was just about. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have run. But where else was I supposed to go? I was too busy lollygagging, having my inner monologue. Something else broke into my house. Not house, room. Well, technically it's my house because I saw a bed. I was just about to feel relief when suddenly a hand covered my eyes. My entire body froze as I sensed someone standing behind me. Since when? Didn't dare scream or chuckle. I was too afraid. I would have crapped my pants. Why you got two different hands? Is this the jester or the wizard? Hmm. I I expected you to scream, but it seems you're a good child, far better than I anticipated. A soft voice whispered right against my ear. It's high pitched, oddly playful, almost childlike. So it's the jester. Then I feel then I feel another hand slowly rest on my shoulder, making me flinch. Easy now. The danger has passed. You may you may allow yourself to relax. Why don't you come with me for the time being? I assure you I'm not someone you need to fear. After all, any guest who set foot in the kingdom ought to be welcomed properly, wouldn't you agree? I need to plug in my computer. From your end, it may look so bright, but my end, it had darkened. And that hand did jump scare me. Um. You rest there. I really did get jump scared about that. Like, that thing actually did scare me. It shouldn't, but it did. Would I scream again? Yes. And also, where did my mouse just go? I gotta burp, guys. I gotta burp. Excuse me. Ooh, that was loud. There we go, guys. After all, okay, I think I read this. After all, any guest who sets foot in the kingdom ought to be welcomed properly. Wouldn't you agree? No? Yes, actually, yes. Yes, because I live! Alright, whoever is standing behind me sounds friendly enough. Still, it's probably the best if I just go along with it. Yes. I nod my head. Excellent! Now come with me. The figure behind me guides me forward, leading me where they want, while keeping my eyes covered. After a while, he stopped. Stop. We arrived. Now please take a seat here and make yourself comfortable. They guided me down into a seat. Then their hand moved away from my eyes, finally allowing me to see. This is the theater hall. I turned around, trying to see whoever was guiding me all this time, but there was no one there. What? Where did that person go? You got to be kidding me, bro. I got scared by a hand. Okay. Boo! Ah! Still I'm unprepared and struggled to process what was happening. I screamed while without warning. Someone's standing right in front of me. You had an eye? I thought it was just this show. I didn't see the eye up there. Okay, yes, sir. I'll be quiet. Yes, sir. My eye itches. He gently covers my mouth as if signaling me that he won't hurt me and keep me silent. I can feel my soul almost slipping from my body for a second. Slowly, he pulled his hair away from my lips. Hey! Why did I say hey? The figure is dressed like a jester, bells hanging from the tips of its hood, and its outfit is colored red, black, and white and yellow. Hello. Wait a second, isn't that... He is the jester puppet. He moves on his own. I remember the list of my duties I read before applying yesterday. Make sure none of the puppets are missing and walking around. I failed my job. I am fired. And how people get fired? They get fired with death. At that moment, I believed it after seeing the night puppet and the jester puppet moving with my own eyes and mind. This isn't a joke. They are alive. Alright, bro. What on earth? The puppet then snapped his fingers, and in an instant, he disappeared from in front of me. From in front of me. What? Where did he go now? Whoa. A hand so small and soft like cotton, like a kitten's paw. He's caressing. He's caressing my arm gently with his puppet hand. A form so small, so easily broken, yet somehow brimming with the warmth and movement. A vessel that reacts, trembles, and changes so beautifully. And that face always shifting always telling stories without meaning to. Is he examining me? You really are human. Yes, I'm human. I reply in a nervous voice laced with fear. Seconds passed, and hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so long since all of that faded away. A kingdom that was once so lively, so magnificent, so filled with joys. I thought this dude had a golden bracelet on his wrist. I was like, he's bougie like that? Full of joy has now been reduced to silence. I apologize for interrupting because I got excited. I apologize. A kingdom that was once led by a ruler. One was guided us all towards our purpose, towards our lives, has now vanished. So, all because, like, the king puppet's gone. Like a fleeting birds abandoned by their parents, before they were even ready to fly. We were left to be guided by confusion, by despair. We moved without decision or destination. We moved without, direct or destination. I'm saying those wrong. Not knowing where we are meant to go. And yet, we believe that someday a new light will appear to guide us. Why did I change my voice? A leader who would give us life once more and lead us towards the lives we were always meant to live. We waited and we hoped and waited, round and round, over and over, until the two became indigestible, as though they were never meant to be apart. And so the circle endured and lingered through the passage of time, until now. Until this very day, which quietly dares to call itself a turning point. Will this circle continue its gentle, merciless dance, unbroken, unchanged? Or will it at least begin to crack, too frail and finally shattered, granting us relief from this loop we call life? What is he talking about so sudden? I don't understand. Is he telling me a fairy tale? A kingdom, a place never far removed from Politics, a realm separated in tension where the seriousness lurks behind its lavishly glittered surface. Like ice bitterly cold, it requires at least a touch of warmth. No, perhaps half of that warmth to keep it balanced. I got a burp again, I think. And that is, and that is precisely why I am here. To soften the air, to deliver laughter, to carry joy wherever dares to fade. Now, can you guess who I am? This person is... No, this puppet seems to really enjoy talking. I hear a jester. Ding ding, correct. Though, to be precise, jester is merely my role. Allow me to properly introduce myself to you, sweet human. My name is Juston. Alexa, how do you say Jestyn?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate?
Girl, I'm about to slap you. Alexa, what is Jestyn?
Justin is a name.
Alexa, stop. Justin. You may call me Justin. Though some prefer Jezzer, Ten, and quite a few other variants, I'm afraid. Now that I have offered you my name, allow me just this once to ask for yours in return. 7? My name is 6. Let me stop. Guys, you're gonna use my name like I used in the other one? We can't capitalize. Enter. Gabrielle, what a lovely name for such a lovely soul. And your pronouns is? She! Understood. But tell me, what brings you to this kingdom, I wonder? Are you perhaps carrying out a duty for the crown? He keeps referring to this theater as a kingdom. It's starting to confuse me. Also, the way he speaks is really strange. But whatever. I'll play along for now. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm just a security guard. My job is just to watch over this theater and do a bit of cleaning on the side. I hope my answers satisfy him. Suddenly he starts laughing, and I have no idea why. Is my answer really amusing to him? A guardian it is. Such a noble calling. A protector of the kingdom. One who stands firm, fighting on until the very last drop of blood. I wish not to shed any blood I have. And yet, regrettably, you cannot become a guardian here. Or what do you mean? Oh yeah, 'cause the knight. Yeah, that knight was ready to murk me and millywalk me. You see, we already have a king. I have a knight who serves as the kingdom's shield. His name is Niter. And we will have no intentions of welcoming another. One knight is more than sufficient. Alexa, how do you say Alexa? What is SUFFICIENT?
Okay, but which language do you want me to translate to?
Alexa, what is SUFFICIENT?
The adjective sufficient is usually
Alexa, stop. So sniff it. Let's say that correctly. Is he talking about the rules in this theater? Oh well, then I'm just be a cleaner, I guess. There's a maid. We already have plenty of maids. What would I be? Say. Oh my gosh. What role do y'all have? Oh, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna originally say. Gardener. Maids aren't gardener, they're cleaners. I'm a gardener. I don't know what I'd be. I don't know what I am. What? This is my job description. I don't know. I'm just shoot. I am an intruder. I don't know what to call myself. We already have plenty of maids here. Plenty? There's more than one maid? There's more than one maid and butlers here? I don't think it would be possible for us to add another. Right, then I suppose I'll just be no one. No, oh no. Everyone who comes here must have a role of their own. And the role that certainly stands vacant is the king, the queen, the ruler of the kingdom. I was going to say the king, but then I was like, yo, the king is absent. Very absent. I was like, no, our king is still missing and we're looking for them. I guess, shoot, I'm the queen. I'm the queen up in this place. Sorry. Alright, but why is only the position of the king empty? What happened to the previous king? When I checked the puppets earlier, there was a room labeled the king, so the king puppet must have existed. Sadly, he passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, my condolences. It's alright, my dear. That is simply how life is. People come and go. It is part of the cycle you cannot escape. I believe humans understand that very much. He then clapped his hands. It has been very long since the king passed. This kingdom has grown terribly dark, filled with silence without direction or joy. And I must admit, it has grown rather boring here. But now that I have met such a sweet human before me, why don't you indulge me a little game, Your Majesty? Your Majesty, me? He smiled widened. His smile widened. Yes, let's play a bit of acting. You shall pretend to be the queen, and I will be your jester. Oh, do forgive me. I have been the jester from the very beginning. How foolish of me. Justin then just snapped his fingers, and before I knew it, he had moved into the stage. I just got flashed. Now then, shall we allow the performance to begin? Wait, I never acted before. I don't even know how. Oh no, my dear, simply live as though you have always been the ruler of this kingdom. Justin snapped his fingers again, and in an instant I found myself already on the stage, seated upon a plush throne, a crown resting upon my head. What? Ah! Damn! One day, beneath the scorching sun, the night was struck by a troubling once more. The farmers were filled with sorrow as the relentless heat of the summer scorched the land. Crops wilted and failed under the drought, leaving the fields barren. As a result, the farmers suffered great losses with no harvest left to sell. In the end, the farmers bought their plant delight before Her Majesty, hoping she might receive aid and relief. I looked around, trying to find a source of the voice that sounded like a narrator. Within the kingdom, Her Majesty sat upon her throne, her expression clouded with confusion. When just the royal jester appeared before her to relay the troubles faced by the farmers. I'm hella confused. Oh. Hello, Justin. Good evening, Your Majesty. Justin appeared and bowed before me, and most received. What a truly beautiful day is it? Is a day just to fit and attend. A little trouble stirring within the kingdom. Wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty? Troubles in the kingdom? Indeed, Your Majesty. As of late, the townsfolk has begun to voice their worries. The harvest has failed, brought low by the relentless drought of the dry season. And as one might expect, such misfortune has left them quite lacking it means. Please come in, dear guests. A man who worked as a farmer then entered. After Justin granted the man permission to enter, suddenly a puppet dressed as a farmer stepped forward and knelt before me. Oh, you look beaten up. Greetings, your majesty. Please forgive my boldness, but we came before you to humble to seek your aid. Due to the failed harvest, we no longer had the means to replace the crops that withered, nor do we have the funds to meet our daily needs. Thus, we beg you to grant us your guidance. Having been dragged into the role of queen without warning, confusion washed over me. My own troubles were far from resolved, and now I am expected to find a way to solve the farmers as well? What am I supposed to do? I was literally thinking of find a river, but no water channel. I don't know much about farming, but I once read that drought can be handled by building water channels. I don't think that's a bad idea, hopefully. How about we build water channels? That way the crops don't dry out. Upon hearing the queen's decision to build water channels, the farmer's heart danced with joy. Alright, the narrator's voice that coming from the nose was starting to make me unease. Did your arm just move? Or you just was wounded front? The farmer seemed to think for a moment, then nodded in agreement. Of course, your majesty, that's a good idea. Great idea. I sighed with relief. Then I will provide the funds to build the channels as soon as possible. Very well. Oh, he smiled. Very well, your majesty. Thank you very much. With a joyful heart, the farmer finally left the palace to deliver the good news. The farmer puppet then stood and left the stage. After that, the farmer stood up and walked off the stage. I could feel Justin's gaze fixed on me. A truly admirable choice, your majesty. Water channels to fight droughts, a situation that looks far into the future. You thought about the next season and the season after that. He paused, smiling. Perhaps a little too far. The water channels! Hey, that's better than nothing! Tell me, your majesty, what was the farmer's problem right now? I should have gave them money. They said they're lacking the funds. I thought the water channels was good. They were lacking the funds. What do you mean the droughts caused the crops to fail, leaving them with no income to buy new seeds and... I hate this kingdom! Burn this kingdom to the ground! I don't want to be the ruler anymore. No money to meet their daily needs. I should have threw cash at them! Gosh darn it. Oh, excellent! You remembered 5-star provision! I messed up. I killed our whole entire kingdom. Our kingdom is dead. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. And yet a hungry farmer cannot eat a future harvest. We should allow a new rule. If you're a farmer, then you can eat your own food. Sorry. He chuckled softly. Wait, can't they sell the crops? Sell the crops! Make some money! It seems you may need to do a little more than supply building water channels. Oh, he is right. Being the queen is really hard. I mean, I'm just a security guard, desperate for money just to survive. And now, all of a sudden, I'm being dragged into playing the role of a queen by living puppets. I'm really not the fit to be a leader. Is it finished? Finished. If governing your kingdom were that simple, your majesty, I have a fear we would We had far fewer queens. There's still more. The day passed slowly within the kingdom, and without Her Majesty realizing the time that one showed the 9, the morning had already arrived, 1 in the afternoon. And after a moment, a formal letter from another kingdom suddenly arrived. Upon learning this, the butler remotely took the letter and set out a delivery to Her Majesty. Ooh. Actually, look at the butler. Hey. Suddenly, a butler-dressed puppet approached Justin and handed him a parchment scroll. Justin read for a moment, and expression turned focus before his eyes shifted towards me, and that wide smile returned to his face. Your Majesty, we have received the most intelligent and rather intruding request from the neighboring kingdom. It's all written here in ink upon this scroll. In short, they wish to purchase a small part of land along our border under the pretense of furnishing a trade. Should Your Majesty agree to this agreement, they'll prepare to offer commission in gold coins, an amount I quite certain would give Your Majesty a heart attack on the spot. And then, what would you do, Your Majesty? Oh no, this is starting to sound more complicated. What should I do? How big is our kingdom? I mean, like, we are losing land, but we're making profit. We do... Oh, shoot. We do need money. I'm going to say agree. Oh, decisive you... I did it again! I'm wrong! Your Majesty, gold has a way of making difficult choices appear similar. Probably because I'm a brokey. I need money. Let's hope the land provides less bountifully than it seems. Very well. I shall inform our neighbors of Your Majesty's will, and believe me that, for now, the matters Your Majesty has required to resolve this have reached the end of today's program. I just realized, people who's living in that land, where are they gonna move it? I just realized that. Finally, hence, I don't know if my brain can handle these kingdom things anymore. You must be tired, Your Majesty. How about we do something calming? Perhaps a dance? I can't dance. Jester offered his hand, inviting me to dance. I never danced before. I can't dance either. That won't be a problem, Your Majesty. This dance is very slow. It won't trouble you at all. I hesitate for a moment, but seeing the expression on his face, I felt I cannot refuse. Alright. But my I took his hand, the stage lights suddenly went out. Let me stop, sorry. And when they came back on without realizing it, I was already in the dancing position with Justin. Sorry, I called him the Jester. Justin stepped slowly. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, that was my mother calling me. Justin steps with as slowly as he had promised, and I followed his rhythm. We didn't say a word, only danced. Music filled the silence on the stage. You're doing quite well, Your Majesty. I'm just following you. And that was more than enough. The room fell silent once again. Sorry. Do you know the name of this dance, Your Majesty? I don't think so. You could say it's the most erotic dance in the Kingdom of Marionettes. And at the end of the performance, we always dance this one. Who Eat your face. We call this the dance masquerade. That's I don't want to call my dot up again, but like, sorry guys, I did give you a head up that it is terrible reading. Our steps grew more precisely synchronized after Justin said that. Dance macabrade. I never heard of it before. Why is it called that? Suddenly a sharp dizziness washed over my head. My head, it hurts so much. I feel as though something inside me is slowly pulling out. My step faltered and my entire body weakened in an instant. Oh my goodness, bro! I'm so close! But just an arm caught me before kept me from falling. My whole body became weak and trembled. Justin, what is? Seconds passed, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so long since all of that faded away. And after so long, it seems fate has not chosen our side. In the end, this aimless fate of ours must continue on its path. Because ultimately, you, an unworthy. I died for what? I'm gonna be eaten! Your reign as queen ends here. Now it is time for you to rest peacefully. Close your eyes and let this dance guide you into eternal sanctity. Alexa, what is SERENITY?
From capital.com. Solvent is a way of
Alexa, stop. Eternal Sanctity. Finn. Okay, apparently I failed. What about if I give them money? That way you can buy things they need. What if I give you some funds? I'll provide whatever you need, whether it's to buy new seeds or cover your daily needs. Upon hearing the Queen's decision to provide the farmers with much funding as they needed, the farmer's heart danced with joy. Alright, the narrator's voice is coming. Alright, did I do it right? Of course, Your Majesty, that sounds like a great idea. Thank you very much. With a joyful heart, the farmer... Okay. Alright. Did I do it right? Oh, Majesty, such a truly wise, kind-hearted decision. Providing the farmers with funds to meet their basic needs is not a bad deal. Well, he paused. You're so kind, Your Majesty. The kindness is a beautiful thing. But when giving without limits, it turns into expectations. He tilts his head. Tell me, how many questions... Oh my... What am I supposed to do? I'm dying in this thing! What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. That's... Forgive me. I forgot you're very generous. He smiled. A kingdom must be quite small and generous alone for... He's right. Being a queen's really hard. I mean, I'm just scared. Oh my gosh. If I die again, I die. This time, let's... Let's deny. Let's refuse. Okay, I should have read the text right there, but before. Wait! Hold on! History! Let me read! Oh! To turn down such a generous, how admirable! Oh, can only hope for the neighbors to share your majesty's appreciation proposal. Very well then, I shall inform the majesty will. And I believe for now the matters programs. You may rest your head for now, majesty. Finally it ends. Okay. Before I finally relax, my phone rang. Okay! This is new! I got myself killed. Oh no. It must have been my debt collector. I really don't want to deal with this right now. I don't have the money to pay. I really don't have the choice. Hello? What? What? Why am I picking up the phone right now? They ain't gonna let me leave! Gabrielle, you know why I'm calling you, don't you? Of course! So, I'm sorry I can't pay right now, but I just got a job again. You need to wait until payday. Fine, but remember you're already late for 5 months! Oh, he's mad! He's mad! Why he's mad? I know, thank you for your understanding. And I leaned my body against my seat, needing a brief rest. I have to pay within a month. I ran my fingers through my hair in frustration before remembering that Justy was still standing in front of me. Oh, sorry, Justin. That was a personal matter. Why you get closer, sir? Suddenly, Justin's hand gently closed around your. Oh, I thought it said closed around my neck, closed around my shoulder. He looked at me with a very wide smile on his face. On his, Your Majesty, your personal matters are the kingdom's matters. And that makes them my concerns as well, as the kingdom's jester. Oh, that was the debt collecting me, calling me, and I just said, like, feed the kingdom. We dead. Scared. Go back to smiling. Actually, don't smile. Actually, get out my face. From what For what I observed in your conversation, though, the technology just now, it seems Your Majesty is in debt to another. Yeah. Uh, his hand on my shoulder gently knelt the tension away. I felt myself relax. Oh, you may tell me your troubles, Your Majesty. After all, I am your most loyal and only jester. I've been thinking about the kingdom's finances for a long time now. They've been dwelling more and more. Oh my. Yeah, but then you could say I formed a sort of friendship with the ruler of another kingdom. That kingdom needed my help. They were facing a similar problem. But in the end, that kingdom only exploited me, then they betrayed me. So denying was a good idea! So I had to borrow funds from other kingdoms. Now our kingdom is inverted with considerable debt. I've been trying to find another source of income, just keeping things stable. I keep saying kingdom, bro. I'm talking in third person. Sorry. After I explained all my troubles through from Metapause, Justin said nothing for a while. Let me save. Although I explained, Justin said nothing for a while. Silence wrapped itself around air between us. Do you know why the lion is honored as the king of the forest, Your Majesty? For a second, I feel confused by his sudden question about a lion. Because they're majestic? Indeed, they are majestic. They are fearsome. They represent apex predators standing at the very top. Now imagine a rabbit. Why is the rabbit never called the king of the forest? Because rabbits are too gentle, small. Shoot, I am gentle. I gave money away. Not frightening enough. Gentle. Far too hesitant and I'm dying here. Tragical human. And most importantly, trusting others too easily. I'm dead here! Very noble qualities for suffering souls, less so for a queen. You thought that by helping others they would like you, that they would smile at you, stand beside you, and call you a friend. He's killing me! And then boom, with a delight surprise, you have been fooled, tricked, laid like a lovely little tune. He laughed maniacally. Isn't that just perfectly ironic? I'm being made fun of here. Justin spoke with a smile, each laugh delicate and polite, yet every word felt like a sharp blade pressing against my chest. Literally, he's just straight up insulting me! I once read that the jester task in the kingdom is to entertain, and part of that is revealing the truth about your jest. That's worth it. Shoot. I'll just laugh. I see now. That's fault. I think I'm dying here! Wait! Maybe I should not save here. Do not save here. You're not so wrong. Oh shoot, I should have read that. My apology. Well, you're not wrong, Justin. I think his name is not Justin, but I'm sorry. I think I'm saying his name wrong, but Justin is the one she gave me. Alexa, she gave me that. Nothing. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. You see, Your Majesty, the rules of this world are not some sweet little fabric of kindness. It's always repaid in the kind. I believe you already know it. Sometimes the games is far simpler than sometimes the rule is merely eat or be eaten. He's killing me. Do you mean I'm supposed to become a lion? No, I'm a freaking rabbit. No, Your Majesty, that won't be necessary. Why, the look on your face alone, so deprived of sleep, is already quite terrifying. He laughed mockingly as Alexa, stop. He laughed methodically as he watches me forward. Forgive me, Your Majesty. I was only joking. I'm not telling you to become a lion. Have you ever considered combining a rabbit and a lion? Wouldn't that look like some kind of mutant? Not that sort of combination, Your Majesty. He raised his fingers slightly. The appearance of a rabbit, yet heart of a lion, like a wolf beneath sheep's clothing, if you ask me. He paused, and also trust only those around you whom you truly know. Those who will remain loyal to you no matter what difficulty, yes, but that is simply the truth. Wait, what? And after that, perhaps those loyal to you may even help you destroy the ones who have hurt you. Just for you. Totally not creepy at all. You do understand what I mean, do you not, Your Majesty? His words leave me lost in thought. Now that I think about it, I really am a people pleaser. I understand, but changing that isn't easy. Justin lets out a soft chuckle. His eyes narrow as his smile slowly widens. Quite right, Your Majesty, and that is precisely why, perhaps instead of asking what more you can give, you should ask yourself what you are still refusing to take. Justin stepped away from me, giving me space to ponder on meaning his words. His words are always hard to understand. He clapped his hands together, snapping me out of my thoughts. Now allow me to present you entertainment. You must be tired working all day, yes, Your Majesty. Much as I adore the expression on your face like a bat awkward in broad daylight, I'd rather still I would still rather not seeing you forever wearing a face of utterly devoid joy, he chuckled softly. It leaves me with far too little to laugh off. I shall make you smile once more, melting the chills of your life with a fire of delight I bring. Allow me just to step his fingers and instant something appears in his hands. It's a small rectangle object, wrapped in a layer of gold and tied neatly with a red ribbon. What is it? Preston then handed it to me, allowing me to open it myself. Chocolate? Don't eat that chocolate. Indeed, Your Majesty. Everyone loves chocolate. Who doesn't? So I do. Hope you like it. Let me make sure it saves my stuff. It does, okay? And it's not some ordinary chocolate. I crafted with every step of all my heart carefully, gently, with utmost of so I hope you'll savor my handmade chocolate and not forget the color of its wrapping, Your Majesty. I am scared. Let's eat. Well, since it was already given to me, I couldn't refuse. I didn't have a heart to. I broke off a piece of chocolate and put it into my mouth. The moment it touched my tongue, I felt it melting. It better be good. If it's drugged, poison, it better be one really good piece of chocolate. But at the same time, I saw Justin's smile sharpened, and that's when I felt it. A burn. It wasn't good before I die. It's burning sensation spread across my tongue. Wait! Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Oh dear, it seems you've forgotten the color of the wrapping. Justin chuckled softly as his face turning red from the heat. What? My face turning red from the heat? It's yellow! What? I'm confused. Oh, it's drugged. What kind of chocolate is it? It's chocolate, of course, but I find the usual ingredient rather dull. Nothing new. How boring. I've been drunk! What's up with me taking the odd? First it was the hot dog in the other game. Now it's a chocolate, bro. And then a brilliant idea struck me. Why not add something new to the recipe? So I added chili. Oh, chili. Okay, never mind. We're good. I like spicy stuff. Not gonna lie, chili powder, not that bad. I stared at him, completely speechless. What kind of thinking is that? Who are you, Your Majesty? But that flustered redness expression of yours is simply adorable. Jester then handed me a glass of water to drink. I thought you were supposed to drink milk, but milk was probably expired in here. How did I fall for his prank so easily? Please forgive me, Your Majesty. I'll give you a proper entertainment this time. I promise that it isn't another prank. Jester snapped his fingers. Balls? Balls? Balls, correct. Balls? Balls, correct. Without waiting any longer, he began juggling them remarkable skills. The balls flew from one hand to another, mixing with a few flashy tricks. It was obvious that he had done this countless times before. Then his gaze shifted towards me. You must continue my juggling, Your Majesty. I can't juggle. Wait, what? Before I could finish my sentence, he tossed me a ball towards me. No matter how hard I tried, it was hopeless. The balls slipped from my hands and hit the floor before I could even keep them in the air. Seeing my pathetic attempt, Justin burst into laughter. Surely, Your Majesty, you cannot even catch them, let alone juggle. Of course not. I never done this before. The balls rolled against the stage, scattering at my feet. Do not look so defeated already, Your Majesty. Here, I thought humans were quite good at catching things. Opportunities promise responsibilities. He chuckled softly as he had just told a harmless joke. You threw them at me without warning. Did I? He tilts his head, the bells on his hood calmly faint. My apologies then. Sometimes I forgot that not everyone enjoys surprises as much as I do. He bent down and placed one of the falling balls, spinning it lightly into his palm. Tell me, what do you think? Juggling is, Your Majesty? Throwing things, trying not to drop them? Oh, a honest answer, I like that. Juggling is balance, timing, knowing which ball to catch first, and which one you must allow to fall. He casually tossed the ball into the air, catching it with ease. I think I should probably turn this music down a bit. Maybe that's good. Hope it's not too loud. He casually tossed the ball in the air, catching it with ease. Then he lets the ball slip from his fingers and hits the stage with a dull sound. Then he stares back at me. Well, as the jester who's good at juggling, why don't you just teach me? He freezes for a moment. Teach you? You mean teach you how to juggle? Yes. I thought I was reading it. Yeah, yes. The very least, I want to try not to drop them right away. Truthfully, I'm already exhausted, but I feel like I can't stop here. Justin's surprised expression slowly turned into a wide smile. How interesting. Very well then. He picks up the balls and had fallen and hand them back to me. Go on, give it a try. I brace myself, start tossing the balls, but Justin's glance makes me nervous. Even so, I throw them into the air. Justin lets out a small, soft laugh as he watches my attempt. Your Majesty, it could hardly be called juggling if you do it that slowly. Oh, come on, I'm learning here. He snaps his fingers and suddenly more balls appeared in his hand. He began juggling them as well, though it feels like less like practice, more like showing off. He performs tricks after tricks with ease when I was continuously tossing the balls slowly, what I intend of calling juggling. The way he teases me is generally irritating. When I try to speed up, a few balls nearly slip from my hand and some fall on the floor. Come on! Just accept it. Assume they can't do it, Your Majesty. But I asked you to teach me, not mock me. I don't feel like you're teaching me something about juggling. I do, my dear. I teach you through experience. I don't think that's how it works. But what is the truly remarkable enthusiast from learning, dear? Such a delicate surely deserves a gift. Justin suddenly tossed a single ball towards me, startling me and causing all the balls to fall. As I tried to catch the ball, suddenly vanished into thin air. Oh, it seems your catching skills are just as dreadful, Your Majesty. Allow me, I shall catch it for you. His arms reach out and stop behind my ear. Care to guess which ball is? Where's the ball? I don't know. Let's go with your scary hand. Oh, left. I chose his left hand and a small snake doll appeared. Excellent choice, Your Majesty. A gift from me to you. He takes a step back. Did he just do a magic trick? Oh, that's cool. How did you do that? Justin falls silent for a moment before his smile slowly returned. That is a jester secret, my dear. I could never tell you. Justin has already said teasingly. Then can I see more? Oh? Why did he make that expression? Did I say something wrong? That's such a curious little thing, huh? He starts to clench his hands and then begin pulling a piece of cloth from his palm. As he pulled, the cloth only grew longer and longer. How is this possible? And I am saving. Let's save. I'm gonna save the first one, yeah. Return. How is that possible? He squeezed the cloth tightly. And then, what is he doing now? And then he opened again. A small rabbit doll suddenly appears inside. Oh, that's amazing! And now, the Royal Chester Magic Show has come to an end. Thank you for your attention. I believe your time in the kingdom has now come to an end. Don't kill me, please. I was just watching your show. I'm confused what he means by... I'm confused by what he means, but I glanced at my watch. It read 5:30 a.m. Oh, my shift is over. He takes my hand and pressed a kiss to the back of it. His lips feel cold, yet a sensation sends heat racing through my body and straight into my heart. And then until we meet again, sweet human. After saying that, Justin walked towards the dark side of the stage and disappears. I finally return to my small, miserable apartment. And what happened today was truly something. Living puppets being treated like some kind of queen. What a strange day. I feels like I'm going crazy. Should I go back tomorrow? This whole situation feels so creepy. Of course I have to go. My debt won't be paid by itself. I need money. Looking for another job would be far too difficult for me right now. I don't know what will happen to me later. For now, I would get some sleep. I'm utterly exhausted. Uh, Seconds pass, then hours, days, weeks, months, years. It has been so long since all that faded away. And after so long, I finally found you. My queen. Your Majesty, I truly thank you for today. You made me so unbearably happy. But you will come again tonight, won't you? Of course you will. There's still so many things we can do together. I simply couldn't bear it if you didn't. I'll teach you juggling. You said you wanted me to, didn't you? And then I'll teach you everything, every trick, every motion till your hands move exactly the way mine do. Then I'll show you a magic tricks. Ones, I promise, will steal your breath away. Oh, there are so many puppets waiting for you to meet and arrange to belong where you want them. And then, we can dine together, sleep together, sing together, dance together, always together, and then... Oh, sweet tart and cream, there are simply too many things we could do that I hardly know where to begin as long as you never leave my side. Truly, what have you done to me, your majesty? I'm beginning to believe you are a source of terrifying power. Even with Wizzy the royal mage couldn't twist a heart like this. I surely recognized myself anymore. Your Majesty, but somehow I don't wish to go back. The kingdom needs you. I need you. Oh, no. I want you. I crave you, my Queen Gabrielle. Totally not scared. I never felt anything like this before. I want to stay by your side, watch you crave your image into my mind, touch you, and perhaps sink even deeper into you until there's nothing but us. Oh no! How impure proper of me. Mere Chester touching screen so boldly. But if you were to grant me permission, I would cherish every inch of you with utmost devotion. Sorry, guys. I apologize for everything. Oh, my queen, I could hardly endure the wait to see you again. I wish time would rush forward and yet freeze completely when I'm with you. If only I could bend time itself just for you. I'll take my leave now, my queen. You may your dreams be filled with me, Gabrielle. Alright, I want to see if there's more. Don't eat it. Don't eat. I stared at the chocolate for a moment. I didn't want to refuse someone's gift, but my intuitive soul told me something was off. Justin? Yes, your majesty? This is an ordinary chocolate, is it? He smiled in fade in the slightest as he looked back at me. Oh, and what makes you say that, Your Majesty? To be, to be honest, it pains my heart that you would accuse me so. I give you a chocolate sincerely. His smile slowly fades, replaced with expression of someone deeply wounded. I'm not eating this chocolate. I don't know. Should I? I don't trust him. Don't lie to me. There's something in the chocolate isn't there. I won't be fooled. Uh, Justin let out a soft laugh, and with that alone, everything was proven. I don't know how to laugh. I scared. So someone didn't forget the color of the wrapping after all. You're sharper than you look, Your Majesty. And I added something into the chocolate. Why are you smiling like that? I dropped the chocolate on the floor. Then, what did you put in it? Don't tell me it's poison. Are you trying to kill me? Poison? Oh, Your Majesty, I'm not that cruel. Say that to the other ending. My God. It was merely a prank, and I would have never do something so merciless for the sake of a joke. It's chocolate, of course, but I find the unusual greeting rather dull, nothing how boring. And I really knew a recipe of chili powder. I stared and completely finished it. What kind of thinking is that? Here, please forgive me, Your Majesty. I'll give you a proper entertainment this time. I promise this is not another prank. Collar! Okay. A collar? In his hand appears a red collar with a golden bell at the center. That's correct, Your Majesty. He then removes his tie and loosened his collar. In confusion, I only remained seated, unable to move. Yet, his moment he places the collar around his neck, I begin to understand what he intends. Once it fastens, he gently placed the leash into my hand. I take it. Please? His voice grows heavy. I'm yours to command, Your Majesty. Do with me whatever you wish. How did things end up like this? Just in this. You may command me to do anything, Your Majesty. Sit, lie down, open my mouth, whatever you want. I shall obey. Please relax yourself, Your Majesty, and enjoy yourself with me. Oh, I will entertain you. I never done anything like this before. But if he says he'll do anything, then I suppose it's fine. Just lie down. The moment I give order, Justin obediently lied down on the stage floor. After he lays down, what? Oh, I began to walk towards him. I thought he said he. Mm? Hello. He looks up at me. Oh. He looks up at me from below, waiting for the next command. I decided to tug on his collar, drawing a surprised gasp from him. He smiled and widens. Your Majesty. Alright, I never done anything like this in my life. What do people usually do in this situation? I've seen people step on their partners before. Should I try that? Armed with the little knowledge I picked up from the internet, I carefully placed my foot on his chest. I do place my foot there, but certain he could tell I'm still hesitant. I'm not putting my real pressure on him. Your Majesty, you're very adorable. You're trying to be rough, but it seems your heart is far too gentle for that. Yo, computer, stop lagging! Just as I thought. He noticed. Wait. Yeah. Alright. It's very sweet knowing you don't want to hurt me, Your Majesty, but rest assured I'll be just fine. So if you wish to be rough with me, please don't hesitate. My heart starts pounding, sweet rate of my back. How am I supposed to know when I gone too far and when I haven't? Sensing my fear and uncertainty, Justin decided to guide me instead. Force all your strength in your foot, then slowly press against my chest. I followed his instructions. I shifted my weight onto my foot and gently pressed against down on Justin's chest. Very good. I Very good. Sorry. See? I'm still perfectly fine. I nod. Try stomping down, Your Majesty, just once. Then I stopped my foot against his chest. Justin let out a soft sound that instantly made my heart pound even harder. This strangely feels good. Now you're learning, Your Majesty. Try stepping on my chest while tugging on the collar. I pressed my foot against his chest again while tugging on his bell collar. What was that sound? Justin's face grew even redder. Oh, how is your gift so far, Your Majesty? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, this is nice. Maybe I could try something else. Then I placed my hand on his chin. This time I placed my hand on his chest and slowly ran over him instead. Oh, I see. From being rough to being gentle, are you rewarding me for pleasing you, Your Majesty? You can think of it that way. My hand... Ooh. Sorry. My hand, which was resting on his chest, slowly moved up to his neck to the collar around it. I began stroking his neck slowly. Your Majesty, that's strange. When I brushed my hand alongside his neck, the texture wasn't hard like the surface puppet I imagined. It felt soft like a human skin, but colder. What kind of puppet is he really? After lingering there for a moment, my hand moved upward to his cheek. Every sound he makes is in response to my touch feels strangely satisfying to hear. His eyes look hazy, his face flustered. Incredible that a puppet could feel something like this. They're not puppets. They just look like it! My tongue glazed over his lip. Your Majesty, I never felt anything like this before. You mean the feeling of BDSM? No. Of course he'll feel something like that, bro. Of course he would. I felt that plenty of times before. What do I mean is that feeling, that one I can't even put into words. The feeling pleasant, but I'm not certain that word is quite right to describe what I'm feeling now. Tell me, Your Majesty, have you perhaps used forbidden magic on me? Nope. I let a confused laugh in his ridiculous manner. Don't be silly. This strange situation somehow makes me feel at ease. Even my miserable life had never felt quite like this. I so imagined, and in an instant his collar around her neck vanished. I believe your time in this kingdom has now come to an end. Oh yeah, okay. Till we meet again, sweet human. So I think we're gonna end it here, and hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to me, and bye bye everybody. Mwah!